Today I'm reviewing a 2014 Ford F250. This is the third generation of the F250, which was produced from 2011 to 2016. Ford introduced an all-new fourth generation model for 2017. The F250 is the largest full-size pickup available in mass production on the market, and the F250 also happens to be the best-selling vehicle in this segment. The Ford F250 is big in every way, and if it wasn't enough that this is the largest mass-produced pickup on the market on paper, Ford wanted to make it abundantly clear with the design language of the truck that this is big. And looking at the design language of the truck, you'll see that it's a theme that's really carried throughout the vehicle with a lot of features that are oversized and bulges galore. From the fenders bulging out, to the middle of the hood, to the grille bulging out from the front, the oversized Ford emblem. Everything about this truck really projects that large, oversized appearance. And yet, despite that, the F250 still has a pretty classy overall appearance, especially in this Platinum form. The F250 is offered in 5 different trim packages, starting with the XL, and then you've got this Platinum model and the King Ranch topping out the lineup. The F-150 and 250 share some similarities in terms of design language. And starting around 1999, Ford had kind of a Tonka truck theme. They had a concept vehicle, actually, that was Tonka truck themed. And from then on, a lot of the F-150 and F-250s have carried some of the design language of that concept vehicle. And it really kind of set Ford on a path to this overall design language, which has aged really well over the years. Both the the first, second, and third generations of the F250 share a lot in common. They haven't changed the design vastly. It's been kind of an incremental growth. Now with this Platinum model, some of the changes that you see on the exterior of the vehicle, you get this kind of chrome plated tailgate. It's got the Platinum lettering along the bed. 20-inch aluminum chrome-plated wheels. A lot of bling throughout, from door handles, running boards, mirrors, up to this front grille, which is unique for the Platinum. It has a pretty cool appearance. And while it's chrome, it's got almost more brushed aluminum look to it. Likewise, the tow hooks. It's all very tastefully done, in my opinion. Now the F250 can be had in a few different body configurations. You can get a regular cab, got a super cab, and they got the crew cab. There's also a couple different bed lengths. So this is the 6'8" (8" option. They do offer a long bed as well. One thing I like about this generation of the F250 is they changed the front grille. They made it larger, much more aggressive. But the thing that I like is the headlights changed. So the previous generation, this part was clear and this part was kind of yellow. Made it very clear that the headlights were down low and just looked a little lopsided to me. And while the headlights are still in this lower portion of the headlight, the fact that it's clear all the way up, to me, gives it a little bit more balanced appearance. Makes it look like the headlights are at full height. And obviously they had to put those headlights down lower so that it illuminates the road better and so it doesn't blind all the oncoming vehicles because of the ride height of the vehicle. If it were up in this section, it would be a little more intrusive for other drivers. Jumping into the interior of the vehicle, it's got a very premium feel to it. And that supersized design that you get on the exterior obviously carries over to the interior, with everything having a very large feel to it. Vents, center console, all the knob styles, mirrors. Nice on a vehicle of this size to have such large mirrors with the inset there, give you two different views. Definitely enhances the drivability of the vehicle. Now, as I mentioned, this is the Platinum version. Comes with a number of luxury features. Some features which I don't even get in my Audi Q5, including heated and cooled seats in the front. It's got a heated steering wheel. You got the tuxedo striped leather, so you can see it's got the two-tone on there. Not only is the steering wheel heated, but it's leather wrapped with walnut wood insets. This doesn't come with a moonroof, but they are available. In line with the oversized theme, it comes with two backup cameras, not just one. Gives you a little better view. And then, of course, a number of other standard features that you would expect on a luxury vehicle. Power door locks, power windows, power mirrors, power seats, controls on the steering wheel. It's actually, one cool thing is that the F250s come with a standard locking rear differential, which enhances the off-road capability and also just helps if you get stuck. You got multi-zone climate control. It comes with the sync system, which is common across Ford's lineup. Offers voice activation, a number of other enhancements. Turn the vehicle on here real quick. In addition to that sync system, the F250 does come with a Sony audio system in this Platinum model. On the center screen here, you can see you can control all of the vehicle functions. You got AM radio, FM, Sirius, CD. You could hardwire your phone, play music over that, or you could do it over Bluetooth. If we go to the home screen here, we've also got navigation. We could go into our climate settings, and we can control heated and air-conditioned seats for the driver, heated steering wheel, all the other climate settings, heated and air-conditioned seats for the passenger. Any of the things that you would see in a high-end luxury vehicle, the F250 is pretty much going to have you covered there. In addition to that, going back to the size of the F250, there's a lot of just large compartments throughout. You can see our connections here for music. A giant center console. You could fit a lot of junk in here. You actually got a remote down in there. This piece of the rear passengers can control settings. Lots of cup holders. So you got two there, another 4 up front. Jumping into the back seat, equally spacious. Lots of cubbies. Vents for the rear passengers. Got a center armrest. 2 more cup holders. So that puts us up to 8 cup holders already. Overall, it's just got a really nice upscale appearance. Definitely comfortable and spacious for all vehicle occupants. Under the hood, this F250 has a 6.2 liter V8 with 385 horsepower and 405 pound-feet of torque. Ford also offers a 6.8 liter V10 gas engine and a 6.7 liter V8 Power Stroke diesel. The diesel is probably the most popular engine in the lineup, offering a really good balance of power and fuel efficiency. And the EPA doesn't actually offer any information on gas mileage for full-size pickups, and so you pretty much have to rely on auto publications On a gas version like this, you're probably looking somewhere in the range of 10 to 12 miles per gallon on average, while the Power Stroke diesel is probably going to offer somewhere between 14 and 16 miles per gallon. So in terms of drivability of the F250, there's no real surprises. The F250, just as you saw in the exterior and the interior design, it's big in every way and it's a brute to drive. The dimensions of the vehicle make it a little challenging because it's very wide, and then you've got those giant tow mirrors on the side, so you've got to be a little bit cautious about staying in your lane. In addition to that, you know, it's not going to accelerate all that quickly. It's geared for towing heavy loads, and so you're kind of choosing out when you go with the F250 over the F150. You know, you're getting that advantage in terms of towing capacity. The downside is that it's geared for those heavy loads. Likewise, the suspension is very stiff, designed to give you that higher payload and towing capacity. And so with that, the ride quality takes a little bit of a hit in terms of comfort. Obviously, if you're in the market for an F250, you probably have a need for a pickup for carrying heavy loads, for towing heavy loads. In that case, it's a great option to consider. The fact that they offer it with all these different trim packages, they really appeal to a number of different needs. And overall, for a vehicle in this segment, it does drive very nice. Now, if you don't have a need to tow heavy loads, then I'd say stay away from the F250. Go for the F150. With that, you're going to get a vehicle that's very similar in terms of design and options, and it's going to have a lot more car-like driving characteristics. At the same time, you're going to get better fuel economy, better ride quality, and you still get a great amount of capability in terms of towing and payload capacity. The F150 is not a slouch in that sense. It's very capable. It's just not at the level that you get with the F250. And the F250 is definitely more geared to your contractors, to your recreationists that have a large travel trailer that they want to pull on the weekends. And so it's a great option for those occasions, not a great option to use as your daily driver if you don't have those needs outside of getting to work every week. So that's a review of the 2014 Ford F250. Obviously, this is a great option to consider if you have a need to tow heavy loads. The fact that it comes in 5 different trim packages, different drivetrains, 3 different powertrains, gives you a lot of options to kind of customize the vehicle to your needs. If you have any comments or questions, leave those in the section below. For more car reviews, subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, thanks for watching.